Hello everyone. In this lecture we will learn about Edge Fillet tool. We can find this tool at this location. We can see a small downward arrow at the bottom of this tool. That means some more tools are clubbed under this tool. Click that arrow and reposition the toolbar horizontally. We can see 5 tools under this Fillets toolbar. We can also see that all the tools in this toolbar are grayed out. That means these tools are used to create features to the existing 3D model. Let's create a simple pad feature like this. Now we can see that all the tools on the Fillets toolbar become active. Click on Edge Fillet tool. This tool creates curved face on the selected edge by removing the edge with the applied radius. Edge Fillet dialog box opens up. Let's select one of the edges like this. Enter the radius value as 10 mm. Click Preview and OK. We can see that round is created on the edge. Double click on the Edge Fillet to reopen the Edge Fillet dialog box. We can see a small icon on the Objects to Fillet tab. Click on that icon. Fillet Objects dialog box opens up. Now let's select edges where the fillets to be applied. Click Close on the Fillets Objects dialog box. Click Preview and OK. Double click on the Edge Fillet to reopen the Edge Fillet dialog box. We can see that on the selection mode, tangency mode is selected by default. Go to the selection mode, select minimal from drop down menu. Ignore the warning message, click preview and OK. We can see that Edge Fillet is created only partially if we select minimal mode. If we select tangency mode, Edge Fillet will be applied throughout the tangent edge. Double click on the Edge Fillet. Click on More tab. On the Limiting Element tab, select ZX plane as limiting element. An arrow appears up. We can click on that arrow to manipulate the direction. Click Preview and OK. We can see that Edge Fillet is limited by the planar limit and selected direction. Instead of plane, we can also select a point on the edge as a limiting element. Let's clear planar limiting element selection. On the Limiting Element tab, let's position the mouse on the edge and click to create the limiting element point. An arrow appears up. We can click on that arrow to manipulate the direction. Click Preview and OK. We can see that Edge Fillet is limited by the point limit and selected direction. Now let us understand conic ratio on the Edge Fillet. Double click on the Edge Fillet. Under the options, we can see conic parameter set to 0.5 by default. If the value is set to 0.5, the resulting curve on the Edge Fillet is parabola. Enable conic parameter and change the value to 0.2. Click Preview and OK. We can see that the Edge Fillet section becomes different. If the conic ratio is set to less than 0.5, the resulting curve on the Edge Fillet is ellipse. Let's change the conic ratio to 0.8 from specification tree. We can see that Edge Fillet section becomes different. If the conic ratio is set to more than 0.5, the resulting curve on the Edge Fillet is hyperbola. Conic ratio value cannot be more than 1. If we enter the value more than 1, we will get a warning message. It is preferred to keep the conic ratio to 0.5 by default. For example, let's create a 3D model like this. Click on Edge Fillet tool. Click on More tab. On the Edges to Keep tab, select the top edge of circular pad feature. We can see that edge color becomes pink. On the Objects to Fillet tab, Select the bottom edge of the circular pad feature. Enter 20 mm as the radius value. Click Preview and OK. We can see that fillet is propagated from top edge to bottom edge. For example, let's create a 3D model like this. Click on Edge Fillet tool. Enter radius value as 20 mm. Enable Trim Ribbons option. Click Preview and OK. Double click on the edge fillet. Now disable the Trim Ribbons option. We can see that error message pops up. This Trim Ribbon option trims the edge fillet ribbons to give the desired results.